chronic pain can be quite misunderstood. What's your experience? What do people tell you about what it could be like to live with something like that?
Well, first of all, thanks so much for covering this topic tonight. It's really good to raise awareness about it, first of all. But people contact us and they're so isolated because of their chronic pain. They feel really disbelieved because it's not something you can see. You know, it's like it's in your head, so you're making it up. So it's really, really tough for people living with pain. And, you know, it's not just the pain itself, you've got the whole wider aspect of living with pain. And that could be, you know, your relationships can suffer, your family and friends. Might even be like, you know, your work situation, you might not be able to work, so it could cause financial strain. So there's a whole, you know, it affects your overall mood, your health and well-being.
Your whole life becomes dominated by it. So you can understand, I suppose, why people hope that, you know, a painkiller might be the solution. But what do you hear that, you know, do you echo that report that sometimes it isn't the answer, or it's only part of the answer? What do you experience?
Absolutely. I mean, I think the medication's got its place. But it is only one tool in the toolbox. You know, there are other alternatives, and we heard on the video clip, you know, there was mention of mindfulness and breathing techniques. There's all sorts of, you know, movement activities as well that people can do. You know, getting out for, you know, even just like a walk, and even looking at things and what's going on in your community. I attended a brilliant peer support group a few weeks ago in Fife, and just the value that adds with people just coming together in the one room and just chatting to each other, not even about pain, just life in general. And yeah, it's so beneficial.
How easy is it to get additional support? Because sometimes it can be quite a wait to get a physio, you know, to try and access these other types of therapies, which no doubt would be beneficial. What kind of experience do people have about trying to get those alternatives? Yeah,
I mean, waiting lists, as we know, are extremely long. You know, you could be waiting anywhere between 6 months to 2 years in some health boards. It just really depends. But yeah, looking for alternative, you know, tools that can help, things like mindfulness. So even just looking on like other charities' websites, you know, for different tools and techniques, things that you can do. Reaching out to, like, again, like in your local community, you know, and just finding.
So there are things that people can try and find.
But it's like, you've got to find something that works for you, you know, and you might try something and it might not work the first time, and that's okay.
To persevere with it.
Yeah, and it's just trying different things till you find something.
And what do you think about this approach by NHS Fife to kind of start talking about that? You know, these are strong medications that people are being given. Do you think we need to have a wider conversation about perhaps when there needs to be a slightly more holistic approach?
Yeah, I think it's important for people to be educated and informed from really early on, and given access to high quality information as well is really important. So yeah, just giving them that information straight away is so important.
Yeah, well, and of course there are brilliant charities that provide that support. So thank you very much indeed for joining us. Sam Mason from Pain Concern, thank you very much for your time.